Tuba, congratulations!
Motoki, I hope you live happily ever after! I'm Motoki Kachita, and I got to marry the woman that I've been in love with for 15 years. And today is our wedding. The day that should have been the happiest day of my life, but
Motoki, you're too close.
it'll be over in about 30 minutes, so can you bear with me?
Why should I have to do something like this?
Despite the warm, celebratory mood around us, in reality, the air was ice cold between us, the bride and groom. This person in the foul mood next to me is Mitsuba Obiki. She's the heiress of the Obiki family and the daughter of the president of Obiki Constructions, who are single-handedly supporting Japan's construction industry. We've known each other since we were in preschool, and our parents are good friends to this day. But towards the end of elementary school, we started talking less and less, and as adults, we would only see each other at parties. It's not like I wanted to get married like this either. To explain the reason why Mitsuba and I are in this situation, I would need to rewind the story back to about a month ago. Motoki, do you have a minute? There's something I want to talk to you about. Yeah, of course. Why do you look so serious, Dad? Well, actually, it's about a marriage. Your marriage, that is. Marriage? Not even a girlfriend? Or an engagement? My father was nowhere near the same level as Obiki Constructions, but he was still the president of a fairly major company. Because of that, even though I was the fourth son of the family, we would get a lot of offers for a marriage interview, but I had rejected all of them up until now. Yes, without any interview, they would like to go straight into marriage. What the hell is that? There's somebody I like, and I've already decided that I'm going to propose to that person once I become a man of some status! Even you know that, don't you? Yes, of course I do. Well, before you complain, why don't you take a look at who your bride-to-be is? What? Mitsuba? Yes, I got a call from Mr. Obiki. He wants to make you his son-in-law, and a candidate for the future seat of president at his company. Wait, this has to be a joke! How is this happening so suddenly? I told you that Mr. Obiki was hospitalized recently, right? Yeah, but I heard the surgery went well, and that he was discharged after 1 week, and that he's able to get back to work as usual now. That's what I heard too. But he said that that was the first time he thought about an heir to the company. Well, if Mr. Obiki's the same age as you, I guess that means he's pretty old as well. Yes, and his daughter is working at Obiki Constructions, but apparently, she's saying that she has no intention of taking after the company. Our family has 4 kids, but Mr. Obiki only has his one daughter, so if she doesn't take after the company, then it'll be a problem. But even if it's not his own child, or a child's marriage partner, at a company that big, there must be plenty of worthy people! As a company, that may be true, but there's a lot more to it than that, isn't there? If his daughter isn't going to take over, then it doesn't seem strange to have his daughter's husband be the one to look after the family company. Well, I guess that's true. And for you, this isn't such a bad offer now, is it? That's somebody that you like you were just talking about. That's Mitsuba, isn't it? Well, yeah, but I wanted to propose to her once I felt I was accomplished in my own work, and a worthy man. I understand how you feel, but how many years were you planning on waiting for that? Even if I look at you without preferential eyes as my son, you're one of the best employees we have in this company. If you still don't think that you're ready now, then isn't it going to take years and years to feel like you're worthy? Well... If you let this opportunity pass by you, there's a good chance that Mitsuba will get taken by the handsome heir of an even bigger company. I didn't want that either. Then don't let this chance go. I know. I really don't know how I feel about it, and my pride doesn't want to allow it. But if it means that she would end up marrying some other guy, then I can't let this opportunity pass. So if we were to get married, does that mean that I'm going to start working at Obiki Constructions? Yes, that's right. Are you okay with that, Dad? As a company, it will be hard to lose you. But I knew that a day like this would come. Plus, as for me, I was already thinking of having your oldest brother, Kazuki, take over the company, especially since he's already married and has kids. So when I think about you and your future, I think it's best that you go to Obiki Constructions. I see. I didn't know you were thinking about me that much. Of course I do. You're my precious son. Thank you. I can accept it now. But are we sure that Mitsuba's okay with this? Yes, Mr. Obiki said that she's accepted this too. I see. Well, that's good to hear. I wouldn't have been able to accept this if she wasn't okay with it. Wait, but if she accepted this, does it mean that she also might have liked me? 1 week later, a meeting between the four of us was established. Well, well, Motoki, it's been a long time. Yes, it's great to see you again, Mr. Obiki. You too, Mitsuba. Long time no see. Mr. Obiki? You're acting like we're strangers. You can call me father from now on. Ah, yes, father. He's just as energetic as ever, that Mr. Obiki. And compared to that, Mitsuba doesn't seem excited at all. Motoki, we'll be holding the wedding ceremony next week. So please, fill out the marriage certificate before then. What? Isn't that a little too soon? Yes, you can come to our company a little bit later if you'd like. But don't you think we should get the marriage over with sooner? But won't it be hard to get a venue with such short notice? That's absolutely not a problem. I've already handled it through my connections. Yes. Is that so? This man really is intense. Mitsuba, I'm looking forward to working hard next to you.
It looks like you've already accepted this, Motoki. But I'm still not fully convinced about this marriage.
What? Really? Mitsuba, when we talked about this before, you had agreed.
I was just thinking about the future of Obiki Constructions and agreed to get married. This doesn't mean that I like Motoki, so please don't have any twisted misunderstanding.
Is that so? I was a little bit hopeful, but I guess it doesn't mean that she likes me. Father, sir, if Mitsuba hasn't accepted the marriage, then let's cancel it.
What?
I can't get married to her if it's not what she wants.
Wait a second.
What's wrong, Mitsuba?
It's not like I don't want to. You're much better than some other weird guy, so I don't have much of a choice anyway. And I guess I can marry you.
Are you sure? It's up to you. From there, she and I didn't speak much more, but we turned in our marriage certificate and the wedding ceremony went ahead as planned. At that time, I really thought she had accepted it to a certain degree, but I can understand why she's in a bad mood, and there's not much I can say to her either. In the end, Mitsuba barely spoke to me throughout the wedding ceremony and seemed miserable the whole time. After the wedding was finished, we got ready to go on our honeymoon to Europe that my new father-in-law had prepared for us.
Motoki, let's go check our baggage soon.
Yeah, we should. We are going on our honeymoon while Mitsuba's still in a bad mood. Is this really going to be okay? Phew, we're finally here. Mitsuba, aren't you tired?
Nope, I was able to sleep on the airplane, so I'm fine.
I don't know if it's because she slept or not, but it looks like her mood has changed for the better. Well, that's good. I'm glad you got some rest.
Should we go get our luggage then?
Yeah, let's go. As we started to head towards the baggage claim, suddenly Mitsuba came close and grabbed my hand. Wait, what's wrong? Are you a little nervous being overseas?
No, not at all. I'm fine. I've come here plenty of times on vacation, and I even did a homestay while I was in high school.
That's what I thought. So then why?
We're married now, so there's no problem with this, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine by me, but...
Right? Well, then let's go like this.
And so, we went to go get our suitcases, hand in hand. What's going on with Mitsuba? Maybe she's just excited because it's an overseas vacation? But I guess this is way better than her being angry. Oh yeah, we haven't reserved any tours or anything this time, right?
Yeah, if I let my dad plan everything, he would have probably put us on a European history tour.
That could have been pretty funny too, though.
No, I don't want that. This is our honeymoon after all. I chose a few random places that I want to go, so we can start there.
Whoa. I thought about a few places I wanted to go too, but I didn't know you had researched this much.
Yep, there are lots of places I want to go.
Maybe Mitsuba was more excited about this honeymoon than I thought.
We're wasting time, so let's hurry up and go.
Yeah. Should we go get on the train then?
Yeah.
We got on the express train from the airport to the city center to start our sightseeing. Wow. I'd seen it in pictures and stuff, but it really is leaning over.
Yeah, the skills of the people back then are so amazing. Apparently, it doesn't fall over because there's a balance between the soft ground and the height of the tower.
I see. There's a lot we can learn from them.
Sorry, I got carried away into work mode.
No, I have to learn about all of these things from now on. So I'm happy whenever you teach me anything.
Okay. Well, then I can explain in more detail.
For the rest of the day, Mitsuba taught me all about European architecture and construction, as well as the history behind it all, while we looked at the real thing in front of us.
Can you see? The special features of the cathedral are... Wait, I'm sorry, it doesn't feel like a honeymoon at all.
That's true, but I'm having a great time.
Okay, well, as long as you're having fun, then I'm happy too. I love these places too.
Ah! I remember when we were in elementary school, we would look at building picture books together.
Wow, how do you remember that? Even though that was more than 15 years ago?
Yeah, they're precious memories to me.
I see. Well then, should we go to all the places that were in the picture book?
How can we fit that into 5 days?
Might be impossible to do them all on this holiday. But we're married now, so we can always come back together, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess that means that she doesn't mind going on vacation with me again. We had been estranged since we were in high school, and ever since we both became adults, we never hung out together. So it makes me happy to hear her say that.
You look like you're dreaming. Are you okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. More importantly, should we get some food and go back to the hotel?
Yeah, let's do that.
We went to an Italian restaurant for local food before we headed back to our hotel room. Oh, that's right. We're in the same room. Well, we're married, so I guess that's a given.
Motoki, I took my makeup off, so don't look at me too much.
It's been a long time since I've seen you without any makeup on. She's still so cute without any makeup.
Hey, were you listening to what I said?
Sorry, it's been a while, so I couldn't help myself. But I prefer you without any makeup on, actually.
That doesn't make me happy to hear, you know.
Wait, really? What does that mean?
That's exactly what that means. You're not allowed to say things like that anymore.
Okay, fine. I really do think she's more beautiful this way. We got married so suddenly that I forgot we haven't lived together yet. And we're about to sleep in the same room for the very first time.
Motoki, I bet you're thinking something weird right now.
No. It's nothing.
We had a long day of traveling today, so let's go to bed early.
Yeah, we should.
Let's have fun tomorrow, too.
And so we went to sleep in the same room, without anything else happening.
Good morning, Motoki.
Oh, you were awake already.
Yeah, you already saw me with no makeup, so there's not much of a point to this, but I wanted to be put together for you.
I see. Even though I like her with no makeup.
Hurry up and get ready so we can get going.
Yep, I'm on it. We started our second day going around to various tourist sites, just like the first day. Wow! So this is the famous Colosseum!
Yeah, isn't it amazing? It's also the backdrop for that movie that we watched together in elementary school.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was such a long time ago. And so, we went about the rest of our honeymoon going around various places not only in Italy, but all across Europe. Before we knew it, it was our last day, and we were getting ready to go back to Japan. Phew. It's already time to go back, huh? It went by so quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, it was so fast. I don't want to go back yet.
What? But we both have work to do.
Meh, I know. But when we go back to Japan, we have to go back to being serious about everything.
Ah, you are the daughter of the president after all.
Yeah, it's annoying.
She's always so cool and pretty that I never realized. But when she's in Japan, I guess she's carrying a lot of stress.
Plus, I can't be all lovey-dovey with you in Japan.
What? You wanted to be lovey-dovey? But I thought you didn't dislike me, but you didn't exactly like me either.
You know, that's not true at all. I've loved you ever since we were in elementary school, you know?
What? But you were so quiet and miserable the whole wedding ceremony.
That's because my parents planned the whole wedding without telling me anything and rushed the marriage at their own pace. I was happy to be able to marry you, but it wasn't in the way that I wanted to.
I had no idea. How did you want it to go?
I wanted you to become confident in yourself and then propose to me.
What? That's exactly what I wanted too!
Yeah, because I had watched you all this time and how hard you've been working.
Mitsuba began talking about our elementary school days.
Matoki, let's go home together.
Yeah, let's go! When Mitsuba and I were little, we were always together. However, as we got older and reached our last years of elementary school, we started to get teased by everyone around us.
Matoki, are you going home without Obiki again today?
Huh? What's wrong with that?
No, nothing. Just thought that you were no match for her. You both may be the kids of presidents, but you're in completely different leagues.
At the time, I had also felt like I was no match for Mitsuba, and I let myself get dragged down by those words. Hey, Mitsuba, I think we should stop going home together.
What? Why? You're not listening to those guys back there, are you?
No, it's just that I kind of feel like going home alone today. That's all.
I don't want that. I want to go home with you.
Sorry, but I can't. When I get stronger, we can go home together. Well, I have plans, so I'm going to go now.
How? Why?
I'm going to become so amazing that everyone will think I'm worthy of standing next to Mitsuba. But in order to do that, I need to go straight home after school and put my all into baseball and studying. That was when I swore to become a guy so worthy that nobody could make fun of me for being with Mitsuba.
And from there, even when we went to middle school, I know that you were working really hard in school and in all your after-school activities.
Yeah, I was doing whatever I could so that I could become a man worthy of you. Wait, does that mean that you knew I liked you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone in the class had noticed too.
I had no idea. So that's why everyone in the class was teasing me about it. I thought that we naturally grew apart, but it was actually all my fault.
I also liked you, so I was waiting all this time for you to accept yourself and then propose to me. But then my dad ignored my feelings of my own timeline and threw them all out the door and made us get married that fast. That's why I was mad.
I see. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah, so I was actually really happy about the marriage itself.
Well, I'm really happy to hear that. Mitsuba, if you knew all this time, then this might be too little too late, but I like you. I've liked you for 15 years. And that's why I want to keep working hard to become a man worthy of standing next to you. I'm going to become the president of your family's company, not because I married the president's daughter, but by my own skill and hard work. I'm going to earn everyone's trust and prove that I can do it. And I want you to watch me.
I like you no matter what, in any time or place. But if that's what you're saying, then I'll be right there next to you and watching.
Thank you. Well, it looks like we have a lot of work to do. So let's get our minds right and go back home.
Yeah, that's true.
When we get back to Japan, why don't we start living at my place together?
What? Are you sure?
Yeah. Then we can be lovey-dovey in Japan, too.
You idiot. But yes, I want to live with you.
I'm glad to hear that.
I've been waiting all this time, so I hope you're ready for when we get back home.
Yeah, go easy on me, okay? The order of things was all messed up, but that didn't matter, because we had a beautiful future ahead of us. I would become the president and a great husband and president that everyone would approve of. But that's a story 10 years from now.